Jesus. Yeah, almost. Almost. Thank you. Okay. Dum dum dum. Are we now? I think we are. Trumph. Trumph. Hola. Everyone. Vad är det vanligt? Ist vad är det angenas luft? Man kanske. We had some trouble getting the day going today, but got some cleaning done. Brief reorganization. I fixed the shower. Hopefully I fixed it. Although I need to do some deep cleaning in the bathroom. Still have mold issues and humidity issues and sewage and stuff issues. Comes and goes. I have a little cut. Cut my finger a little bit. I have no idea how. All my life, I just like this. I don't know. I do stuff. And then I find myself not knowing where I got bruises, cuts, knickknacks, knickknacks on the hands, on the legs. I just have to deal with that. Today's Open World Awareness Wednesday. Themed stream. You can read in the description what it is dedicated to. Another sunny day, for the most part. It's pretty awesome. Awesome, like sunny days. The temperature, I have to say, the temperature is going up in the lunch hours, which is nice. It's very indoor. It's still pretty cold, which is nice because I can balance out the electronic usage. I still have to find a proper solution for the summer, because over here it gets overly heated. I have to find a solution for that, like ASAP. I might have to switch. I have to switch the station. Who knows? How about you? How about you? How about you? What are you complaining about? What are you crumpling about? It's been a harrowing day, yeah. Unfortunately, she ate more poop. Not as bad as last time. Last time, she just like inhaled like a huge chunk. Now she just nipped. Just nipped a little bit. Unfortunately, because nobody picks up like cat's poop. The problem is when it seems to always happen, especially when the temperature change, when people leave out the like cooking stuff thrown out, food stuff to be picked up the next day, and then wild animals, in this case street cats, just go in there and like eat, and then they leave diarrhea everywhere. Like it's everywhere. Like I just go loop around, you get at the house, there's a bunch, so with her, for the most part, I'm like, I am able to like, I clock it, but then there's one thing in the grass, she just clocks it way before I do. Their nose is much more developed for this kind of stuff. It's like smelling you know, your favorite food, whether it be like salty or sweet. You can smell it, and you're like, you don't, and you're clogged in. You're clogged in. I'm thinking about using a muzzle, you know, with the little teeny tiny grid, so she cannot lick through it. So like I'm scared like, if I don't pay attention, she's just gonna muzzle it and like, get the muzzle in there, and it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be like a very bad mess. Because diarrhea, it's poopy, it's slimy. It's not like, it's not something that's like rock solid. It's not solid. It's more like on the liquidy. It's bad, you know. Poopy endeavors. As our health, everything is becoming a poopy endeavor. Of course, you know, it's man-made issues, which is what it is. So I guess if you go to the description, you see what I mean about awareness. I don't know if it can be too much awareness. Probably yes. It depends what kind of brain, what kind of tools and skill set is paired up with that. So we are officially at the end of the season. We managed to get a promotion, because yesterday we, at this swoop at the end there, we swooped in and we got a promotion, which is pretty nice. So we ended the season, Daredevil 3. Let's see the rewards.
Is that me?
Speaking of smells.
Hold
well,
on.
with that attire,
Where's
I'm
that?
sure that they would need like a lot of Then we got some alpine. Next trial season starts in 4 days, so we have a few days without the trial. Oh, we got the alpine. Look at that. We got the outfit. We got football. We get a medal. A necessary medal. Ching.
I can't hear you. Where's that?
I kind of like the black mark, you know, the ice stripe. It's kind of cool. So trials.
Wait.
It's the end of the season. I guess I should change the because I thought it was new season yesterday, and I guess I should change season end. Season end. Season end. Let's change into that. I thought I had it. Yes, I considered yesterday the new season because it's the end of season. Nah, maybe not. Maybe let's do Daredevil 3. Let's do Daredevil 3. Daredevil 3, wait, Daredevil 3. That's us. We are Daredevil 3. Alright, so now we have to track the wristwatch. We can chill out today. We can chill out, we can finish this stuff. And I'm thinking about going in with with either the free
Sorry, busy day.
We try to grab as much as we possibly can. Yeah. Let's go to Buried City. Not really inclined to do anything besides get to Buried City. I don't need the hurdles of the night. You are not signed up for departure. All right. The expedition. Sure. I can't catch up though, right? We grab as many valuables. As many valuables as we can today. That's gonna be our success. Is my face too flushed out? I feel like my face is too flushed out.
Go to the Grandioso apartments.
This is Celeste. If you can find out about the foreman's reconstruction project, perhaps we'll learn more about why Project Heartwood got canceled.
Maybe we can do the missions instead. Let's do missions. As many valuables as we can. Oh, this is the interactivity. They added like a piano and it's pretty cool. Valuables. Whatever we can grab our heads. Peeps have genuinely here. everything but the wristwatch. Oh, Mr. Burpees, how are you? How are you doing? You're down okay. You know, it's really very careful. These things are very difficult. Oh, someone needs some help.
Hello, Raider! Hey there!
Everything but the wristwatch. Seriously. Very simple item but the wristwatch. Very simple item but the wristwatch. Insane, isn't it? Yikes. The hierarchy of variables. And everything, we found everything but the wristwatch.
Here. Head home at the Eastern Station. Hello, Raider!
Hey there. Hey, don't shoot!
I owe you!
Thank you.
Hey! Hello, Raider! Hey, don't shoot!
I think it might be a good idea to just get out. Yeah. I feel like it might be a good idea to just get out. Just a little intuition here. Let me just get out. Let's come back. It's nice that when we can see clearly, we don't have to worry about. Our sight of not being able to see at night. That is actually nice. He stands so close right behind us. Oh my god. He stands so close right behind us. That's insane. Yeah. we're here for it. We're here for it. Let's sell everything. Let's see how much we can get. Okay. We're good here. We can go right back to it. Let's get back to it. Chimney. A chimney run. Well, it's probably most likely where we'd find what we're looking for. I think today we're gonna spend a bit less on our careers and not keep playing the Great Ace Attorney. As soon as I finish the first episode. Still need to finish the first episode. Okay.
Let's go to space travel.
Just different tools.
Hello there!
Is this used?
Hello, Raider! Hey, Raider! Hello, Raider!
They trust. If they trust us.
Hello!
Is the where is the room when you can open here? Oh, this is the one. Okay. Let's loot everything. We never know what might be useful and what isn't. this because it opens up. I don't need that.
Go to that metro.
Excellent, okay. Need to go to the bathroom. Bathroom goals. Somebody. It's too bad because Angela's sleeping on my lap. It so rarely happens that she just chills. She gets a reprieve from my not doing. Let's sell this. Okay. Gathering everything back up. We're definitely going to the expedition. Oh, look at that. Oh. lower it. They lowered it. 300,000 per skill point. Okay. Alright. Maybe we could get there. Alright, alright. Alright.
Raider.
Oh wait. I was gonna go. I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. I don't know why this tea smells weird. It might be the tea. To spytaj. To spytaj lepiej. To spytaj lepiej.
Hot tea at the end of the line.
In here. Tucked in. You're good. There's something here. Yeah, it does smell weird. It should be smelling of chamomile. It smells weird. It's lost. So CP. PP. Thank you so much. Yeah. I thank you. Where are we going? Okay. Ooh, the chimneys we go. In search for a wristwatch. Okay,
What
then
the?
we can definitely. I think we can definitely catch up. I think we can definitely catch up. Okay. We can get like 300,000-ish. Ish. Maybe we have a shot. I don't know. Maybe. Where do I go from here? Maybe.
Go to the library.
Maybe we'll find out this watch there. There's a bit of a. I really can't tell what prompts that. There's a bit of an async. Let me see. Yeah, there's a bit of an async. As long as it's good for stream. It's good for us. Okay. The apartments. That's how we know. Oh. So the raiders are safe. Safe and sound. Okay.
Let's head home at the Eastern Station.
We actually need to do a bunch of material.
Hey, Raider!
Shoot. Did they open it up? Let's go towards the apartments. So the kids, I don't know. I need to figure out which one is it.
Hey there! Don't shoot! Okay. I owe you! Yeah. Bet you can't top this. All right!
Pretty cool. They're nice peeps. I hope I passed the vibe check. I think I did, but I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Okay, apartment south. I need to figure out which one. I think it's here, but I don't know. I did go to this once, but foreman. Advocate office. We have to look like for secret entrances, maybe. Might need to look for secret entrances. need to replenish components. It is kind of nice to go during daylight. Doing that again. Right on. Easy apartments. I don't know which one is the fun. Which one is the fun part?
Hey there! Hey, don't shoot! Thanks!
It'd be cool if they add like an arc that like fools us. That fools us into thinking that it's another raider and it starts down. It would be pretty devious and cool. Is that the foreman's office? I think this is the foreman's office. Is this it? Oh. Digital logbook.
Looks like he was involved in expanding the power generation complex by the dam, and plenty excited about it too.
Oh, we did it. Okay. We can do it. Oh man, I could have get the spray to the alpine. To the alpine guy. I guess. We can go towards the exit. It's me. Is there any chance anybody leave a wristwatch? Get the Santa Rosa apartments. I can't get through that way. Okay. Get this. Ducks. Now you're messing with me. Okay, just for the ducks. Ducks. Okay.
All raiders, we have ARC on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Sorry, I can't take. I need a wristwatch. Shoot. Gotta get this. Sorry.
Hey, don't shoot! Don't shoot! Thanks. Thanks.
I guess we can do some questing. We will have to restart everything again. Pardon me, Jesus. need to use our weapons. We need to use our stuff. We need to use grenades. Do we want to do spaceport? Oh, please. Sell that. I have a bunch of stuff I need to sell. How many materials? We always had problems with metals. Now we have problems with chemicals. Let's start using some Raider Hatch keys.
Where's...
One more thing. If you encounter...
Everything about Project Heartwood seems so... I'm sure Bilgoon is fine. The salt battery prototype was part of a research called...
You know what? Let me go to Stillamontes. Let's see, can we upgrade this? Let's use some more comments here. Remembering Stellantis, right? Let's hope. Let's hope it's good. What do you think? Do you think this is good? Or is it like burnt tea? I hope it's not giving us. It's making us more sick. What do you think? It smells weird, doesn't it? It doesn't smell like camel milk. I don't know, it smells weird. What do you think? Let's get to it. Okay. Where would we find some? Okay, there you go.
Let's go to the archives.
This is Tian Wen. Look for administrative terminals, security stations, anything that might still respond to input. Whatever's in that safe must be valuable.
Use that metro entrance.
We do need to go to the security bridge, so. Oh, I forgot about them. Oh, shoot. And there's your raiders. Shoot. I am going the other way around. some stuff from this last. Let's get some stuff from Celeste. Oh shoot, okay. Not many seeds. Chemicals. Oh no. Why there are always elevators about me? I'll leave it alone. Just wanna get our seedsies. We just wanna get our seedsies. Can't sell indeed, but I'd rather not carry that with me. Of course, there's one. Maxville. Maybe we should try Maxville. I don't know.
Security here. Request acknowledged. Awaiting clearance from safety subsystems.
This evil raider's bound, so. I'm gonna try and stay clear and get the heck out. He's just come to check it out.
Magnetic dampers engaged. Temperature dropping.
That's insane. I thought he saw us. I thought for sure he saw us. We got the dick. What is it? Pops. Reader cache. Again, right? We're going again. Again. Oh, first, last,
Can I help you? Thanks, Raider.
can I clear your stash here? Can I clear your stash?
It can take weeks for seeds to germinate, but just a split second for a crop to be decimated. Those look fresh.
What else do I need? I'm gonna keep for now. Do I need anything else? We need Rocketeer drivers. We're probably gonna have to deal some damage to Rocketeer. Maybe the showstopper will help. I'm gonna try and do this mission so we can maybe get it done. Gosh, I'm here again. Okay. Let's try.
Take that metro entrance.
So maybe we should try and open these. Let's try and open these. This place was golden. Ah. Alright. Everything but what we're looking for. Everything but what we're looking for. People are using
Hello, Raider! Hey, don't shoot! Appreciate it.
there.
Hey, hello! Don't shoot! I owe you one.
Well, of course it attracts that guy.
Hey there! Hey, don't shoot!
That's why this place is so harsh. Hide and seek. Angelo, here you go. Wait. Let's find our way through.
An arc orbiter is en route. The space window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Request Captain Pash. Raiders. Raiders. Oh my god. Go to the security bridge. Which floor are we on? That's it.
Most of those safes have a numeric override, if that helps.
We are in the security area. Numeric override, what's that mean? Maybe we can use like a random key. Security area. Security. Should have searched every spot. Numeric override. What is that? Numeric override. Oh.
Hey, hello! Don't shoot!
All Raiders, arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way out. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Go.
I owe you one!
Thank you so much. Look at Jesus. That was bad. That almost went so very bad. So very, very bad. That almost went so very bad.
Use of alcohol. This seems to stem from Project Heartwood. Someone thought this needed to be protected. I take it you already read it. Anyway, your cut, as promised.
I'm so sorry.
The salt battery prototype was part of a recent.
I forgot I could do this. Well. Can I sell? What can I sell? What can I sell? Plastic. Let's replenish our let's replenish our shields. I think we're ready to go. All right, I forgot. I went there. I forgot to look for the guy here. Okay. I went into the...
Everything about Project Heartwood seems so hopeful. And then,
Okay, power generation complex. Power generation complex. Power generation complex, okay. Let's go in. We do need to get some rocketeer parts. So we can well, no, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we can use the wolf packs. We can start using the wolf packs so we get to get more stuff to get sell. We gotta start selling everything. Everything.
Go to the power generation complex.
I could have used the shotgun instead. Never mind.
Head home at the water treatment elevator.
Just in case somebody wants to explore. Let's call it up for now. Control access zone. See much. Oh, Jesus. Can't freaking see much. I can't see much, but it.
Hello? Don't shoot!
Access. Oh. construction project. Any clues?
Hello, Raider! Hey, don't shoot! I owe you one!
What is this place? What is this place? New. There's all this stuff over here. Yeah, ground. Is this door? It's pretty cool in this area. Let's try to do this part. What's this part?
Crew,
Hey!
where is the boundary? Thank you.
Sure.
Let's see if this is what we need to do. feels like this is what we need to do. Intuitively.
Generator.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza.
that then?
I repeat, 10 minutes.
What opens up this door?
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's put it together. That's it, right? That it? This is the new area. Where it's always been here. Wow. Jesus. Oh god. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yes, we did it. I can't find anything. I'm just gonna go towards the other side. Somebody wants to take the... No. Oh no. Didn't see us. Of course it saw me. Oh, no, they fly super low. That's a new thing, wasn't it? I didn't see it before. Att det är där. Ja. Så. Jag vill inte se där varifrån. Så, okej.
All raiders, we have ARC on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Initiating hatch open sequence now.
Again.
Stand by.
Let's go.
Hatch open. Proceed to elevator.
Stop. Yeah. I think we can exchange. We can exchange game C. I think we've done good. What do you think? We did good? Did we do good? I hope so. I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry. Yeah, I have to. Select. I'm gonna select. Let's see how this.
Yes? This looks like the entire dam got rerouted to power the construction of the spaceport instead of people's houses.
This. This. I'm gonna sell this. We're gonna sell this. And I might use this actually. Or we should sell it. Let's sell it. Anyway, let's sell it. Sell these. We've done well. We've done well today.
Hold on.
We found everything but that. That's funny. We didn't find the Geiger counter. And we are very close to topping stopping everything. We're gonna finish it up tomorrow. As of now, we're gonna take a slight break thing so that we can change our game. Let's change our game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Careful. Listo, pues yo. Ease into that. It's never easy. Yeah. I left it like that. What were we like? We brought back the other two, right? Yeah, that's where we left off. Okay. That's where we left off. Alright. Let me hit it. Get over this smell. It seriously smells weird. Oop. No. Seriously smells so weird. It suddenly does not smell like caramel. What am I drinking? Production. Ghost leaf. Blue ghost leaf. Figure. Alright. Alright, I forgot to change. Forgot to change the. Let's try to finish this. Let's try to finish this case. Let's try to finish this case. Okay. Okay. What's this all about? Why have I been called up again? Don't you realize that it's dinner time for little baby Ido? But my son's belly is empty, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves.
Exploited by the police, we were. Like miserable dogs, forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom, myself, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. The sun has set on this Rasute shop owner's existence.
Be that as it may, Gurguda-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification. As far as your Rasute memory serves,
That's yes, that's it. That's the one, the very one, the one that it is.
the knife and the shoes.
The resplendent, splendiferous hoary treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day. It can't be.
As I thought.
Young man, enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped?
I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices.
Soaking? Seriously?
Clearly couldn't have fallen there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody concealed my holy treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate. Who would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing.
On your left. Excuse me. Could I say something? Yeah, of course. Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga. I mentioned this earlier in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case.
Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation.
La Carnival, I'm mixing them up. La Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. a number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Wicked crimes indeed. We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? Yes. I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that the Skoban incident is the work of this same thief. So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Kurokura-san's Skoban is all too clear.
What? What?
I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. Tell us, who is the despicable scoundrel that stole Kurokura-san's Skoban and hid it under the stake?
Take that!
Obviously, it can only be you. Sergeant Yezanosa. How? How dare you? You're a monster. Monster? I stole that Koban, did I? I am the master thief of La Carnival, am I? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me. It was Ido. Ido is the mastermind behind all this. You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son, an innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. Nippon Imperial Army, Sergeant Yezanosa are preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir. Oh, dang. Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe? I understand that the temporary increases in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. And I have heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant? The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days, I'd go there and do reconnaissance for a target. And I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable. And your target that day was the old man and his Koban? Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all. A veritable phantom thief you are. I was all set to leave the steak. I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Bang. Yeah, when the professor was shot. I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. I do too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could. on the double. I slipped it under the stake, hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time. Well, Miss Pratt.
Oh, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency?
Indeed. The theft of the coven was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder. Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. Nonsense, is it? And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense, it's pure madness. Very well. Now that all questions concerning this witness' testimony have been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her. Miss Brett, you are free to leave. Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. And good day. Stop. Yosuke, what's the matter with you? This is no time for daydreaming. Oh, no, it's just something about Miss Brett's parting words there got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard. Sorry? You can think later. But if you don't call out now, it'd be too late. The trial will be over.
Hold it!
Wait, Miss Brett. What is it now? I'm afraid just one last time, there's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction?
Objection!
What new student nonsense is this?
Well, what parting words are you talking about, Yosuke? Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense, it's pure madness. Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction. I'm going to need to see evidence, Counsel. If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where is the evidence to prove it?
Take that!
The photographic print of the scene taken immediately after the incident occurred? What's interesting is the plate of steak that you can see on the victim's table. The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed, yes. More accurately, Your Excellency, the steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed.
Now you're just splitting hairs.
Not true. Then something about the steak struck you as very unnatural.
Unnatural? What on earth do you mean?
It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. I see you noticed it too, Miss Brad. Noticed what exactly, Counsel? Just a few moments ago, Miss Brad claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork.
Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself.
Then take a good look at this steak, in particular the edge where it's been eaten. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric feet marks there.
Oh.
Oh. It looks like Miss Pratt has realized something. So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all.
Objection!
What is your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously hungry.
Shut up!
Oh, and whatever you say, dear lady.
As I said, I really must be leaving now. Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer.
Of course, of course. This will all be over in a blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place. Let's give it a...
Shut up! I've heard enough. You irritating little spectacle samurai relic.
Of course, dear lady.
What's the matter, Miss Brandt? Have we ruffled your feathers? Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implication these teeth marks in the steak have for her. Yosuke, do you know where we're going with this? Yes. Now at last, it's all come together. The mysterious teeth marks in a steak that had allegedly been eaten with cutlery. The reason why the bloodstain I know I saw somehow seems to have disappeared. And most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. I accept that these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us? Everything, Your Excellency.
Everything?
Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt who shot Dr. Wilson. Shut up! Conclusive evidence? How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of a phrase, typical Japanese empty threats. How can you be so sure? Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet.
Hasn't been what?
But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist.
Objection!
This is absurd. The trial has run several hours already. And you say there's evidence yet to be brought forward? There can't be. I don't believe you have it.
Objection!
I don't, but there is someone who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case. Very well. I have a feeling this will be my last request of the defense in this trial. Who possesses the conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth about this whole affair? The note. What I don't understand, why wouldn't he bring both of the plates, the steak plate? Like, what?
Take that!
The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Ozanaga. I have it? Yes? You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? It's ridiculous. No, I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on this stick with the teeth marks. Yes. Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Noza told the court the following. I'd enjoyed chomping my way through a good steak. And as well as admitting to stealing Korekura-san coin, he told us that he slipped it under the steak. You watch it, cadet. I'm a superior officer. Sergeant Noza, could you please confirm something for me? Was the steak that you put the coin under, in fact, your own steak? Pinchun. Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in the Imperial Nippon Army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign gentle lady if she'd mind me manhandling her meat and meal to hide something in it. In other words, the steak the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Noza's meal.
Objection!
But that makes no sense. That plate was taken from the victim's table.
Objection!
Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have any opportunity to steal a coin. Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire. Well then, how do you explain this paradox?
Exactly, surely you're not going to suggest that the sergeant switched the two stakes over. You did switch the plates?
Well, after it happened, where I saw the civilian had been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted my stick and hid the coin underneath it. But then, when the waiter announced he was an undercover policeman, I thought I'd had it. If he decided to investigate my slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my marching orders. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance. With military precision and timing, I switched my steak with the one on the foreign lady's table. What? You can't have. I never saw you do such a thing. It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic plan. It was do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done.
Unbelievable!
I can't hear. I'm already speaking. However, fear not, Kushiro-san.
What now?
I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform that is all I did, sir.
All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant.
Yes!
So, if Sergeant Noza switched the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak and the plate it was on back to his own table. Yes, that follows. Inspector Zanaga. Yes. Earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. That to preserve evidence, you had taken both. That's correct. Then please present it to the court now. The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot.
Shut up!
What can that possibly tell us now? I mean, a cold slab of tough meat. I can't have the slightest bearing on the case.
Objection!
You can't have it. No, you're not wriggling your way out of it this time, lady. I beg your pardon? Surely you're not that forgetful. Sure, you remember the reason why the state ban promises to prove such a problem for you. No. You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me. The reason the defense asked to see that plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing. Thinks he remembers. I'm quite sure what I saw, Miss Brad. On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear spattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest. I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Blatt. Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you will show the evidence to the court. Present the beefsteak and plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident. Yes, sir. He's so happy. He's totally amazed. Sorry for keeping you. Here is the other steak and its plate. Please feel free to examine it. The blood stain. It's clearly visible.
Yes!
Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the other side of the plate shows that at the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me. In other words, it's impossible for Naruto-san to have shot the victim.
Oh. It can't be.
In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. That's right, Miss Giselle Brett. It's you! I'm just gonna have a breakdown. an animated breakdown. Oh no, this one. Outdone by a Japanese. Me. By a Japanese schoolboy. No, no, no. Oh, the little chicks. Oh, the black chick. If I have chicks. Of course he has the black chick. Judge has the chicks too. That was amazing animation. Right. Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure. Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman, forgive me. Well, Miss Brett, I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth, this time. Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life-using career. As he surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So you planned to kill the professor knowing that no trace of poison would be found in his water. Because curer is unheard of here in Japan. Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take one tiny sip of his water, and it would all be over. I would place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone, and leave immediately. However, Before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table. That would be me, I suppose. Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. My cold reading British is about. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point, so I concocted a plan on the spur of the moment. A plan to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man. I happened to know that the professor will always carry a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. I had the bottle of QR in my handbag and my own pistol concealed under my skirt.
Under your skirt?
So I was right. There were 2 guns. Yes. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. Placed where you were sure that I would notice it. And everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun as I intended. As I intended. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up, that's when you shot the professors with your own gun, even though at that point he was already dead. Naturally, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared. Obviously, I assumed Naruto-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor and his chair around. Because, of course, you needed to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he'd pick up the gun. So there you have it. That is the entirety of my misdemeanor. Your Excellency. Yes. I wonder. Might I speak with you in private later? I shall call on you. Thank you. Good day then, everyone. I hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san. It's a courtesy. And she's gone. I gotta let it go. National Security International Incident. It would seem this trial has finally run its course. I presume the prosecution is in agreement?
This can't be. But Tsuchioji does not lose. Not to the likes of this rookie student.
You'd better start getting used to tough opposition. What? Yeah?
This insult to the Archie family name will never be forgotten.
You've become conceited with age, Counsel, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. 1,000 millennia may pass, and still the Yoshi clan will never measure up to the Naruhodo clan. This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. Despite being summoned as the accused of you, Yonosuke Naruhodo presented an excellent case. Thank you, Your Excellency. The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is modern methodology. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world. But the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and procedures of justice. A new future of law awaits. But what it will look like, I cannot begin to imagine. This is for the young to pursue. Kazuma Sobi. Yes. After this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can, absorb everything to the wider world you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you. I understand, Your Excellency. What is that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden? Never mind. As for you, Yonosuke Naruhodo. Oh, yeah. In you, I sense, how can I put it? Unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onward. Thank you, Your Excellency. It is time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby find the defendant, Yonosuke Naruhodo, not. This court is now adjourned. The 2nd November, 2:46 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature Defendants, Antechamber 5. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial. Yonosuke, you finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. No, it was a pleasure to watch you work. So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget. Good afternoon. All your hard work has certainly paid off. It's the professor's in. Oh no, shit. Congratulations to both of you for providing Naruhodo-san's innocence. Our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know. Oh no, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much. If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't know how things would have turned out. Your kind words should really be from my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate. Your father? Yeah, of course. Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant at the Defense. Speaking of Mikotoba, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job. Thank you, Professor. Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend. Good friend? Oh yeah, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yumi University, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Professor Makotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably that's when you met Dr. Wilson? Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Oh, you worked together? I've never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago now, besides. It's your turn, Asoki. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world. Doesn't know. In science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. I will. I'll learn all that I can. I swear on this, the spirit of the Asogi clan. You're not taking the sword to Great Britain, are you? Of course I am. A Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. And cuts down anything that's in my way. Yeah, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. That reminds me, what's happened to the woman? To Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. Oh, yes, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but... What do you mean? Surely she's gonna face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all. She will be leaving Japan in the very near future for Shanghai. What? Shanghai? They let her go. Giselle Brett will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. What? Why not? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Oh. Inspector Ozanaga. It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. I must congratulate... But what's all this about consular jurisdiction? We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan. What? We can't try her? But then who's going to bring her to justice? A British consular court will hear her case. Somewhere far away where our voices can't be heard. But why a consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we've signed the friendship treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments. They can't invoke a consular court just like that. Oh, can't they? Yes, she's a student, but it doesn't justify our governments making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on. So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan. I'm afraid that for the young student, today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her. I don't believe it. The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously taking these cases for a foreign student committing murder very seriously. Alright. But it's all going to change from now on. We can make a change. This is a time of great turmoil. This new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. So this is the end. This is the end of the 1800s. One day, I have no doubt that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Yes, change is coming, and we're the ones driving it. Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink. But, Professor, you're right. This is not time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Yonosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun. In that case, might I suggest La Carnival? As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. You're a detective, Osamu-san, aren't you? Let's not worry about details for now. You get canned. To La Carnival. Will you accompany us? Professor? Of course. La Carnival's food is second to none. I shall go and attend to the paperwork on Naruhodo-san's release. Oh, yeah. Thank you. So Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Otto Wilson. That's what I wanted to know. Why did she do it? Is this like a Kazuma? Yes, you're okay. I just wanted to say thanks again. That's all. You really saved my skin today. I didn't do such a thing. I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? The defense was all your own work. Your skills made the difference, though. One day I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. Oh. To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer. Oh, I cannot be serious. If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. But you have a natural talent for it. For being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh no, not me. Well, that's verbal combat. I never want to go through that ever again. I did what you told me to do, that's all. Because I knew I could trust you. And that's the point. Sorry? What do you mean? That's the point. Listen, Ryosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon that any lawyer needs in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No. The ability to believe. You believe? To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it? I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe and stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes in the courtroom, you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you chose to believe in, even then, well, that's not something that anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stop believing in me. Well, You faced seemingly hopeless situations time and again. You never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it. Through your own efforts. And because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Yonosuke. It's a favor, really. Something very important to me. Oh, it sounds serious. What is... Ah, you're still here, are you? Oh, Inspector Uzanaga. I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go. Thank you. We'll be right there. Let's pick up this conversation again later. We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And your study tour to Great Britain, don't forget. Ah, yes. That too. The mystery. Starting fictish. So my very first trial came to an end. Azuma. Professor Mikotoba, Susato-san, who acted as my assistant. Inspector Uzanaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life.
Did it?
You finished episode 1. Yeah. How many episodes are there? Oh, there's 5. Ooh. Ooh. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. Should I just see? Okay. Let's just see like the beginning. Let's just see the beginning of the episode. Unbreakable Speckled Band. Episode 2. It's like a Titanic kind of a ship.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The Speckled Band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which she referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Sholmes and Wilson. Okay. So before was this 22nd of November, this is 9th of January.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality. This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident, by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait!
Shh. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Holmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
My head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Oh, not again. Are we the suspect again? Oh, wait, I can't move. Oh. What the? Why am I in handcuffs? So we wake up now, Oh, we had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are true cold-blooded man. You found me then? Da, we found you. And now you pay, criminal. How long are you hiding in the tiny wardrobe? Sorry? Sorry for accent. For my accent, please. Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is. No, I'll tell you everything. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Isn't that... Oh. Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Miss Susato? Wait. What did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Ha! You pretend you do not know. You are a wolf in the sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. What? Kazuma-san's body was discovered not long ago. Here in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. His body? Please, do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. This terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs, surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please. No. No. Jesus, Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case up to the floor. I thought I was going to die. He's sneaking through. Yes. I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. Hey! Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. Oh, 50 days. Oh, almost 2 months travel. That's awesome. I hope not. Oh, I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? From our faithful judicial assistant, Mikotoba, you mean? From your close friend, more to the point. Maybe we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyway, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you'd better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'd be a breeze. Yeah. Well, what if the stewardess decides to open a wardrobe for some reason, then I'd be in for it. Stop worrying. I'll tell you what, why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper? What? Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. I don't know. I've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We're supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. We leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer. No, I'm not a murderer. Duh, you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. Oh, that's not right. I mean, yeah, I did stow away on this ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. The truth. The truth. Sato-san. Please tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. But there is something I would like to ask of you too. Ah, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. He really has been killed, hasn't he? Hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs. Do you think I did it? Do you think I'm Kazuma's killer? When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be opened from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation? This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly? Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances? Please, Zalo-san, you have to tell me. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't know how he died. The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then? That's true, yes. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Please? Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yeah, I was, but... He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder? I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to be worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, there was Kazuma-sama collapsed on the floor. And the white tip there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. This is all very hard to believe for me too, trust me. Now I've told you everything that I know, so it's my turn to ask you a question. Yeah, alright. Oh, my head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. Why are you even on board this ship now, Odo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, yeah. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. I had no idea. Now, how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? No, that would have been impossible, obviously. Yes, of course. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. He actually asked you? But why? I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. I don't understand. Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yeah, I did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it, I can assure you of that. I have never really thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world, in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Well, no, definitely not. But on a personal level, if you were able to become a lawyer then what? Nothing. Forget it. Mystery secrets. Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing, that he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Yeah, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. Suzaru-san, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. Am I stowing away on the ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association. That's exactly right, yeah. Word perfect, in fact. If you're not the culprit, then tell me, what happened last night here in this cabin? Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I found myself into the wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I fell asleep. Well, yeah. So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed? Ah, well, yes. I know, it sounds unbelievable, really I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's... Please forget it. Suzaru-san, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this. Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? I can't take this. Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out what took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Yeah. What the? That was a Susato takedown. A Susato what? What martial arts form is that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry? Prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to... Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago? No, have you forgotten what you achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. Well, sure, some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Well, it's the paper seal, right? Because it was right there.
Yes!
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So, naturally, he did the same last night as well. Oh, yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened it. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can't see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. I can see why, okay. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me out? Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here at least. Thank you. So you finally believe me? I'm sorry. No. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. What does she think I am? A magician? For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh. I shall be watching you to make sure you don't do anything that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Suma, I swear, I will avenge your death. I will avenge. Oh. Oh. We have new icons. Oh, this is the perfect... This is the perfect place to stop. I spoke for so long. Jeez. I spoke for so long. Well, that's great. We were able to finish this up. On to the next case. Well, thank you so much for watching, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having good evening and or good night.
that you're taking care of yourself, that you're able to dedicate time to heal. And I'll be coming back tomorrow. Oh, my hair. My hair's all messed up. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you so much. If you enjoy your time here, subscribe, check out pages and stuff like that, links. It really appreciate it. We're at the beginning of our journey, even though we've been doing this for a while now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.